Hi and welcome to Nimble Handmade. My name is Bia, and in this video I'm going to show you how to crochet the perfect granny square. Now the granny square is a classical pattern, and in this video I will teach you a few tricks to keep it completely square. Even if you make a very big granny square, it will keep its shape because we are going to turn the work. A second tip I'm going to give you is how to get rid of all the ends you no longer need to weave in if you use this technique. And the third tip that I'm going to share with you is how you go from one round to another without it being visible. So you can't make out where I stopped and started every round, and that was intentional. So let's get started. So let's get started with this one by making a slip knot and 3 chains, 2, 3, and then closing it with a slip stitch. 2 chains as our first single crochet, and then we are going to take the yarn end and weave it in while we are going to crochet the next stitches. So that's a single crochet, a double crochet, and another one, and that's our first group of double crochet. Then we will make a corner just with 1 chain stitch and 3 double crochets, always over the end and in the heart of the 3 chain stitches. 1 single crochet for a corner, 3 double crochets, the 4th corner, the 3rd corner, I'm sorry, and 3 double crochets. And now you can cut the yarn I already cut it, and then we will insert our hook in the second chain of the stitch in which we started. So we will insert it here. This end, which is the yarn end that came from our starting circle, comes in the middle, and this end I will make the last stitch with it. Now we will take up our second color because we are starting the second round. Just lay it over the needle and pull it through the 3 loops. 1, 2 chains, and then you take the 3 ends, so the end from the circle and the ends, starting end of the new color and the end of the old color, and then turn around. So what we are going to do now is find the middles here. So 1, 2, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3 double crochets means that this is the middle where we need to insert our needle, and then pull up our yarn. We are just going to leave these ends at the back of our work, and we are going to work over them. So make sure that you catch them all. And it's the hardest one is just this first one because it's 3 ends. In the next rows it will only be 2 ends. So here we have another corner, just 1 chain, and then we go around this corner. So one end is becoming a bit small, but it's still enough to go into the next corner. So the 3 ends go in the back so that we see them when we turn our work for the next round. 1, 2, 3. 1 chain, 1, 2, 3, and as you can see, the ends are too small now, so I leave them out of the work. I'm just gonna crochet 3, 1 chain, 3 double crochets, and then end with 3 double crochets here, and then I'll see you back. So we are at the end of our second round. We will insert our needle in the second chain with which we started. Now there is no tail to include, so you just pull up a loop, and then you attach your next color. So you just pull your next color through your 2 loops, and you chain 2. So you make sure to catch these, and then you turn your work around, and over here we are going to find where the hole is we need to insert our needle in. So 1, 2, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3 double crochets. Here's where we need to insert our hook. And then we work over our yarn ends. And you can tighten them up a bit, and then put them behind your work so that you see them when you work your next round, and you need to pick them up in your next round. This one is part of the row, so in the next rows you will make more and more of these double crochet groups to build the rows, and then we are at the corner again. So you make sure you have your ends and you go under them and you make a corner. Now I will see you where we need to pick up the ends from the row below. So here you can see the ends from the row below that are still lying on the stitches. So these are the yarn ends. One has disappeared into this corner, but here you should have three, 1, 2, 3 yarn ends, and we are going to separate them from the stitches so that we can insert our hook underneath. And we are just going to pull them up together with the stitch. So you just crochet over them once again, and they will disappear into the fabric. And as soon as you have done that for this one as well, and in the other rounds, over the other rows as well, you can just snip off these ends and they won't bother you again. You won't see any ends hanging out anymore. So that's how you crochet the perfect granny square. No ends to weave in anymore, unless you're here at the very end row of your granny. Then you will need to weave in these ends, so you can just loosen them and then tuck them away with a darning needle. If you are considering to make a border, you can also crochet them into the border the way you did crochet them into the second row. If you found this tutorial helpful, then maybe you would also be interested in my yarny tales, so you can subscribe to my channel. It would be very much appreciated. I would also very much appreciate it if you didn't share this particular tutorial because it is part of a pattern. For now, bye from Belgium. Enjoy!